What up, Lockdown Gang? This is Lockdown Reactions with your host DJ. And on this channel, we react to all prison-related content, all cop-related content, and all gang-related content. And welcome to my channel. If you're new to this channel, please remember to go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that post notification bell so you get notified every single time I drop a new banging video. And oh boy, let's get our popcorn, and let's get to this reaction. So look, bro. Today's video, we gonna be reacting to Gangland. Yeah, I said Gangland. Gangster City, Chicago Street Gangs. Season 1, Episode 9. This is gonna be my first reaction video to a Gangland video. I hope you guys enjoy it. And without any more chitter-chatter, let's go ahead and get to this reaction. So while I react to this, y'all, I'm gonna be eating some of that ramen noodles and drinking some of that red vine juice, you know what I'm saying? But let's go. Turn it up.
Chicago, a mob town from way back.
Chicago.
Outlaws. You know, we did what we wanted.
We did a place known for its criminals. Chicago's housing projects were once the breeding grounds for the city's most
Thank you, Jesus, for this food, blessing the good and most torn body in Jesus' name. Amen.
Built for the poor, they were rife with violence
Ah.
and a haven for the drug trade.
You got your bros, you got your rocks, weed. Man, the money comes so fast. It was a gold mine. It was like anything goes.
Rival gangs did anything to control these high rises.
Dang. So what's the name of this game?
Chicago, a gangster city.
Gangland by A&E.
December 31st, 1999. New Year's Eve, Cabrini Green. At Chicago's most notorious public housing project, this is how gangbangers rang in the millennium.
Dang.
We was walking down.
They having a shootout and they don't even look like they really ready for it. They're just going like this. They ain't even aiming the gun at nobody.
Streets with
Fuji.
AK-47s and all type of, pistols. We would just walk around shooting and doing what we do.
Why? Why they doing
Spree
that?
was an annual ritual.
That seemed like a waste of ammo to me.
Most Cabrini residents knew to stay indoors on New Year's Eve. Some
Oh.
slept in their bathtubs to avoid stray gunfire.
And you really have to be careful
They're doing it because they celebrating a holiday.
because you don't know where the shots coming from.
Things got so bad that over the years, police shut down the streets around the housing project. At first, for only an hour or so. Later, for the entire night.
Damn. I can see why though.
Disregard for law and order that I'd ever seen.
Wow. Look at them. Look at them.
Chicago is a gangster city, and these are the ways of its infamous housing projects.
Chicago is a gangster city, and these are the
The
ways.
first buildings were opened in 1938 as a welfare program for the urban poor. They were meant to offer a clean, cheap, and safe alternative to some of the city's worst slums. But this social experiment soon disintegrated.
And if you look at it, they're basically very much like the mafia. You know, they all have their nicknames. And it's all revolving around violence for control.
Rival bangers openly battled for the right to set up shop
Dang.
with cocaine
Y'all
and
see that
heroin
hand?
as their merchandise.
Many of these young people.
Three gangs in particular ruled the city's projects. The Gangster Disciples, the Vice Lords, and the Peace Stones.
It was a gold mine. Not only a gold mine, like, it wasn't no limit. Anything goes.
The police could do little to stop them.
Mm-hmm.
For a time, these high-rises became fortresses where the gangs operated openly. They were the perfect place to set up shop and to evade the police.
I just want to start real quick and say I love this stuff, man. This is entertainment to me.
Lookouts on upper floors watched for squad cars and communicated with other gang members using walkie-talkies.
Wow.
We had a 3-man, 4-man shift. I mean, like
Dang.
one person on the back, one person on the front.
Yo, this reminds me of when I was in the military, bro. That's what basically gangs is. It's like a self-made street type of militant force. You know what I'm saying? Like you got the Bloods, the Crips, you got the Gangster Disciples, you got MS-13s and all them other gangs or whatever. But they basically all take care of their own, and it's like they really like a militant type trained force. Like they, in the street way. I mean, the army is basically a government gang. That's
The person in the breezeway. So when the police come, they hollering "be up" or whatever the word might be.
Be
You know what I'm
up.
saying? To try to fool the police.
You can't really sneak
Yeah.
up on somebody on a 17th floor apartment who runs a dope operation. It's very difficult to get in without going through 17 floors of security. They're literally in forts.
that's crazy. It looked like a chicken
also
coop.
provided plenty
There would be a little old lady or a woman with several kids, and they would keep the guns there.
Most
Really?
residents knew better than to complain.
And nobody would be thinking that that's the place. That's literally like the last place that anybody would think to look to. That's crazy, bro.
To believe.
Get up and get your drugs.
For marijuana, it would be like on the left side of the building. If it was cocaine, that would be the 4th floor.
Bro, this remind me of New Jack City. I mean, come on. Y'all comment down below what y'all think. New Jack City, they had the building where they was up at the very top, basically operating. They took over the whole entire apartments, and they was running that mess, and they had a drug lab in it. This sound like that.
Heroin would be like the 9th floor.
Wow.
We kept the elevators working. We had a person that would ride the elevator up with the residents, the
H2O
customers.
Gangster Disciple.
Dealers made thousands of dollars a day.
I could be downstairs with probably
Dang,
$2,000
thousands a
to $3,000
day.
worth of cocaine.
Top. The Disciples' leader, Larry Hoover,
Larry
cultivated
Hoover.
a drug empire that, according to the Department of Justice, at one point earned in excess of $100 million a year.
These guys are minimum wage drug dealers. Most of the underlings make enough money to buy Pampers, buy some sneakers, give their girlfriend some money to help with the rent. And they have to be there tomorrow because it's an ongoing job for them.
Ooh.
Fights break out. It's stupid in a way because we fighting over who's finna make this sale, but it makes sense because we all out here trying to eat.
It makes sense
And then
because
collected taxes from
we all out here trying to eat.
Hoover's enforcers made sure everyone paid up.
The gangs run every
Gangster Disciples inactive. H2O.
H2O, vice lords, and P-stones for control of the drug trade. Chicago's public housing complexes became war zones. Scores of people were shot down by sniper fire, so that this now empty lot became known simply as the Killing Fields.
That's crazy, bro.
A lot of blood that's been spilled.
That's crazy. They got people up at the very top of the building sniping. That, bro.
On that field.
Residents lived in terror.
That's,
You know what I mean? Because so much gunfire, parents scared for their children.
yeah.
This will come through your living room window.
Police rarely, if ever, found the snipers, who used an elaborate tunneling system to escape.
So on the top floors, we put holes in all the walls, so we can go from one building to the next. Like if the police would chase us, we would run up to the 10th floor and go through the holes in the walls, and we would come down in the other building. All the time, the police in this building,
it was like a nest.
Yeah.
It was
A
actually
beehive.
the perfect place
A beehive.
to commit a crime.
That's crazy. That's crazy, y'all. Real talk. That's crazy.
and was able to get all the things that mom was lacking on.
Dang,
Hoover
bro.
also offered something unique: respect.
The men speak love, you know what I'm saying? Honor and respect, you know what I'm saying? And if you make somebody embrace someone and make them feel like you really love them, you care about them, of course they're going to follow you.
Hoover required the disciples to live by a set of laws that were distributed in printed form to all members. These
It sounds like the military, yo.
laws prohibited them from using drugs and stealing from or showing disrespect to other members.
90% of the men in ghettos
Silence and secrecy.
see no evil speaking of me. Whatever we talk about, whatever, I mean, everything we go through, if nobody else seen it, and there was something drastic, it's between me and you. That's our law.
July 17th, 1970. Cabrini Green is launched into infamy. Sergeant James Severin and Officer Anthony Rosado were at Cabrini as part of an volunteer program working to build relationships with the community. They were crossing a baseball field when two snipers took aim.
They intentionally shot these two officers. Intentionally, yeah.
Dang.
Out and out.
Police.
It wasn't uncommon to have gunfire.
This would have been a really bad time to be a cop, yo. Serious talk.
Cabrini Green. She moved into an apartment at the war-torn housing complex.
She moved
flanked
there?
by police and bodyguards. Reporters asked
No
the mayor
way.
when she planned to leave.
When I think people think they can look out a window and not get shot.
The mayor got a first-hand look at the deplorable living conditions there. From the vermin-infested apartments to the broken-down elevators.
If you lived on the 15th floor, you walked up with your groceries, you walked up with your children.
Yo, could you imagine that? Hey, bro, I'm going to get some groceries for the family, you know what I'm saying? When you go grocery shopping, I don't know about y'all, but I'm carrying groceries from hand all the way to elbow in both hands, going like this up the steps. I carry them groceries by myself. I can't even imagine the frustration and irritation that would come from living on the 15th floor. Y'all know what I'm saying, man.
Conditions improved during the mayor's stay.
Times where I was on my way to school and I didn't see dead bodies laying in the hallway. And getting to school and seeing brains outside of the school.
One time, me and my god sisters coming from the store, coming through the building, and guy run in with ski mask on and shot another guy right in front of us. Bullets flew right past our head.
In the 19 months between January 1st and at Double Dutch, a gunfight broke out between a vice lord and a group of gangster disciples. A stray bullet hit Lakita in the chest.
Come on, bro.
The shooter, 19-year-old Lawrence Taylor, was horrified by what he'd done.
They hit a.
Crosby, a fellow gang member. They agreed that if Lakita lived, they would keep the shooting to themselves. If she died, they agreed Crosby would go to the police, and Taylor would turn himself in. Lakita died. True to their deal, Crosby gave the police a full statement. But just as Taylor was being charged, Crosby's fellow gang members beat him nearly to death. In their eyes, Crosby had broken their most important rule.
You know, no matter what happened, you know, you don't tell. You know, if it's a problem, then we deal with it ourselves.
Board, they have governors, they have regents, they have guys who run certain buildings.
At the bottom were the enforcers and the foot soldiers. Foot soldiers executed drug deals and
Like I said, y'all, this is like the military, bro. A street military. That's basically what it is.
guarded fines from members who broke gang rules. They were also in charge of violations.
Dang.
These punishments were doled out according to the crime.
The worst violation you can get was that PhD.
Pumpkinhead Deluxe.
Overhead is when your face is all swollen up, eating when your mama don't even know you.
That would be from being disrespectful, insubordinate, you know, stealing, rape, things of those nature.
This is crazy. You can't walk outside and feel safe. You know what I'm saying? Like I grew up in like the hood, but at the same time it wasn't like this, where it was straight a war zone and you can't walk outside and play double dutch without the fear of getting shot from a random. Nah.
When it came to drug selling, that's the only reason they took him back in the first place. Chuck knew how to make money.
October 13th, 1992. First grader Dantrell Davis was holding his mother's hand, walking the 100-foot distance from his building to Jenner Elementary School.
And what happened?
A sniper, located inside one of the gang-controlled buildings, shot Dantrell in the head.
Come on, man. Yo, I'm this close to stopping watching this, yo. This is making me mad.
Seen him fall flat on his back. And his mama came and she jumped on top of him.
The suspect, 33-year-old Anthony Garrett, later told police he shot Dantrell by mistake. On January 8th, 1996, Big Chuck Dorsey, the only Gangster Disciple board member to escape indictment, was found dead. He'd been shot 8 times in a bar he'd recently opened.
That ain't good. I can only imagine what happens after this. War.
Big Chuck was killed by his own gang.
By his own gang? Oh, okay. That's a little different. I don't know what's gonna happen, y'all.
In 1995, the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development
I would have tore that mess down too.
Chicago's housing projects, targeting them for redevelopment.
Yeah, I would have tore it in.
The plan was to vacate and demolish the high-rises at Cabrini Green and other public housing sites and replace them with mixed-income communities.
Yeah.
A catchphrase for gentrification.
I would have tore that mess
Cabrini
down
Green
too.
neighborhood.
Alright, y'all. So that was my reaction to Gangland, Gangster City, Chicago Street Gangs, Season 1, Episode 9. If you guys enjoyed this reaction video, please go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you get posted every single time I drop a new banging video. This is Lockdown Reaction with your host DJ. And I Lockdown again. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.
It's lit. Just take a look at the drip.